そして JBC 一般財団法人日本ボクシングコミッション萩原実コミッショナーでございます。そして最後に JPBA 日本プロボクシング協会協会長、元 WBA 世界スーパーフライ級チャンピオンセレス小林こと小林昌司協会長でございます。さあ、いよいよメインイベント WBC、WBA 統一世界フライ級タイトルマッチを迎えます。開始まで今しばらくお待ちください。
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the main event of the evening, the Unified Flyweight Championship of the World. And now, please welcome the boxers as they make their way to the ring. First joining us to the ring is the challenger from the United States and the world-ranked flyweight contender. Please welcome Ricardo El Niño Sandoval. And now making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, the two-division world champion and the current unified flyweight champion of the world. Please welcome the amazing boy, Kenshiro Teraji. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise for the playing of the national anthem of the United States, followed by the national anthem of Japan.
試合に先立ちまして両国国歌の吹奏を行います。場内の皆様、大変恐縮ですがその場でお立ちいただきましてご脱帽の上、後方スクリーンの両国国旗にお迎えください。ご協力ありがとうございました。お直りください。
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Yokohama Buntai in Yokohama, Japan, for the featured bout of the evening brought to you by Teiken Promotions in association with Golden Boy Promotions. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC. The president is Mauricio Sulaiman, the supervisor in attendance, Kevin Noon, along with the WBA president, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, and the supervisor is Juan Kim. Introducing to you our three judges scoring this bout from ringside. From Thailand, Joseph Gwilt. From Poland, Leszek Jankowiak. And from Spain, Manuel Oliver Palomo. And introducing to you our referee in charge of this bout from the United States, Steve St. Germain. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing in the main event for the unified WBC and WBA Flyweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Yokohama, Japan, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, the defending world champion, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks, hailing from and representing his home of Kyoto, Japan. He weighed in at 111.5 pounds, or 50.6 kilograms. With an outstanding record of 25 wins and only one loss, he has 16 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making his 15th world title appearance. Here is the longtime popular two-division world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning and defending unified WBC and WBA flyweight champion of the world, introducing the amazing boy, Kenshiro Teraji. And his opponent across the ring tonight's challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trunks with cream trim, joining us from Rialto, California in the United States. He weighed in at 111.75 pounds, or 50.7 kilograms. With a record of 26 wins and 2 losses, he has 18 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Currently ranked the WBC number 4 contender and the number 3 flyweight in the world by the WBA. Tonight, making his Japanese debut, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome tonight's battle-ready challenger, introducing Ricardo El Niño Sandoval. And now once again, a referee in charge, down to give instructions, Steve St. Germain.
Boxer, you both receive my instruction in the locker room. Protect yourself at all times and listen to my command all the time. Touch gloves. Touch gloves. Good luck, both of you.
Kenshiro Teraji, he's already unified the division. Now taking the next step to a potential undisputed honours. That's what he's got his eye on, but he has to put away Ricardo Sandoval if he's going to do that. It's not an easy task, Barry, but it's one that he's more than capable of doing.
Yeah, you've got to be honest, he's a big favourite in this fight tonight, but Sandoval is a tough guy who, firing the pressure, takes a good shot as well. But the fact that he goes back in straight lines quite often will give Teraji the opportunity to let his hands go, as he likes to do so well.
A wonderful opportunity for Sandoval. He is ranked top 3 in 4 of the governing bodies, number 5 in the division by Ring Magazine. He has earned the shot, and he will believe that Teraji, approaching the autumn potentially of his career, how many wars has he got left in him? The class is permanent, as they say, and Teraji is already eyeing up potential after he becomes undisputed at this weight. A tussle with Bam Rodriguez at a higher weight. He may have bitten off more than he can chew there. Working nicely behind the jab in the opening exchanges and looking to set the tempo here against the American.
Yeah, good jab there by Sandoval. That's the weapon that's going to work for him. Can move his head quite well, Sandoval, when he's coming forward, and if he is going to advance, that's going to be important for him as well. For Teraji, he's very accurate with that left-hand lead.
Sandoval just dipping and working a left hook in there. Can't afford to give the Japanese any real signs of encouragement early on. This crowd are right behind their man.
Teraji, a nice thoughtful of all his work, not taking any risks. He knows Sandoval can be dangerous on the counter.
A straight right thrown from Teraji as both men look to establish themselves in this opening round. As we saw in the co-main events. Neither man going too early. Good right hand there.
Yeah, again, it's this whole thing about Teraji knowing Sandoval can fire that fast counters and not want to force anything too much too soon. That's just an example of it.
Just a couple of signs of encouragement, though, for the challenger. Looks as though he
knows that there's a shot there at the counter of that jab if he can get the timing right. And for Teraji, just knowing that, you'll know the rhythm and the speed now that Sandoval likes to throw his shots.
Teraji has a habit of being involved in high-tempo back-and-forth battles. No reason to suggest this will be anything different, but I think Ricardo Sandoval just looking to maintain that pace and maybe taking a leaf out of Antonio Vargas' book in the last fight. Just control that tempo a bit more, not allow it to get out of control. Teraji, as you pointed out though, Barry, trying to work behind that jab, and it's such an effective weapon.
Yeah, it's nice and fast and snappy, isn't it? Just come back to the chest every now and again, knowing that's Sandoval's maybe entrance to get his punches on target, to get some fluency into his work, but it is again.
Just giving him a few sights here, Teraji. Sandoval growing into this. Any nerves he would have had coming in, he's been able to shrug off in the opening 4 minutes or so. Power of Teraji, though, always there, always a threat.
Oh.
Caught one on the counter as Sandoval looked to throw the right hand with purpose.
Yeah, good right hand there from Sandoval, wasn't it, I thought?
Gasps are always going to be drawn from the home crowd. But Sandoval, I feel he got just as much on that exchange.
Body shot there from Teraji.
Just sliding a little bit on the canvas, but now Teraji has started to put a couple of punches together, drew a dismissive shake of the head from Sandoval. Again, Sandoval tries to throw that right hand and catches one on the counter. Is that the biggest fear for Sandoval? If he opens up, will he get countered?
Yeah, well, I think it is, but also, you know, I think he's doing a bad job here at the minute. Just, you know, oh, good shot there from Teraji. Firing off Teraji's work, so that's just not giving him any sort of a rhythm. Making him just think a little bit more than he probably like to.
Working him well behind the offense of the American, though. And again, that jab.
Even there, then his hands go Sandoval, but easily blocked there by Teraji, who's not worried about what's coming back, really, just well aware. And except for the odd right hand, you have to see most things coming his way.
A little bit wild there from Sandoval, but he's been keen to raise the eye at Teraji. A little bit of early marking.
Now, round 3.
Into the third we go, and Teraji straight back behind that effective jab. Stats makers, CompuBox, have actually got him as being one of the most potent jabbers in the game. 39 per round they've got him clocked out as he throws a straight right. To great effect as well. Sandoval just having to shake that one off.
Well, it's called Sandoval trying to look a little bit busier. I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually, just trying to force the pace a little bit more, control the pace a little bit more. Just got to be careful you don't walk onto shots that look too reckless. Work there from Sandoval, lovely long right hand.
So difficult to measure how offensive you can be with the risk of the counter of Teraji as he digs a little right hand in there. That was good work from Sandoval, though, as Teraji now says, well, come on, let's go.
He's not overall at all, is he, Sandoval, to be fair?
And perhaps taken heart of what he's seen in the fight before. The away fighter coming in, controlling the pace, quietening the crowd. Just the potential of some of the Japanese fighters almost having a mythical name in their homeland, like they're unbeatable.
Shot there from Sandoval, lovely work. And also, going away from home, you know, Sandoval, I was ringside when he beat Jay Harris in the UK, and we all fancied Jay Harris. He was on a really good roll at the time, and Sandoval was just fantastic. But just that being away from home, staying in the hotels, different food, different cultures, all that stuff, you know, could take a lot of getting used to. Once you've done it before, wherever it may be, you have a pattern and a structure of how you to conduct yourself in fight week. And that experience is helping him here, I think.
And if you've ever been to Bolton, it is quite the exotic away day. So far, doing very, very well here in Yokohama. not too far away from the capital of Tokyo. And again there, good work from Sandoval and a vicious left hand.
Yeah, he throws that left hook perfectly, didn't he? Sort of feints the jab and comes wrong with the left hook. Sandoval.
You can see the confidence is flowing in this round. But I suppose he can't afford to get too overconfident. That's what Teraji will be hoping for. Final few seconds of the third round. It's been a good round for the American. Caught that right hand, though, flush from Teraji.
Now round 4.
For Teraji, this an 18th consecutive world title fight over the last 8 years. It's an unbelievable record and shows you what Sandoval has to overcome here.
It's just a crazy stat, isn't it?
Almost a majority of his professional career he's been involved in world titles. Who's landing some really good stuff here.
And every time Teraji throws a single shot, Sandoval makes sure he makes him pay for that. Double jab there, Teraji. Don't give a single shot for Sandoval to work off. Doubling it up, punching in 2s and 3s, taking a little step to the side for the second phase of attack.
Trying to find the range. At the moment, Sandoval's got out of there. Hasn't been hit by that jab too many times. Hasn't been dominant with that shot so far, Teraji, and he so often is.
For the first 2 rounds, the jab would probably have set him apart, really, for Teraji. But yeah, the last round couldn't get into play, and that was Sandoval's appetite and ability just to want to throw more, I think. Good 1-2 there from Teraji, though.
Sandoval doesn't want to stay in range too much.
Good left hook there, though, from Sandoval.
Straight work from Teraji. He tries to go down to the body, but once again, Sandoval springs back, doesn't allow him to build any kind of momentum. Caught that jab, though. Sandoval just snapped the head back.
And then when he did double jab there, he put Sandoval in the backward motion, which is what he wants to do, keep pushing him back. Get him on the end of that long right hand there for Teraji.
Sandoval jabbing well at the moment. Nice counter from the Japanese, but again, Sandoval looking to be the aggressor.
Yeah, he just brought that back foot forward with Sandoval, squared his feet up, and that's why he got caught after throwing a good right hand. Yeah, again, he's overreaching slightly there, Sandoval.
Yeah, just knowing.
Jabbing over the body then, and then rather than just coming back up through the right hand over the top.
Another at the right time. 33-year-old Teraji, perhaps distracted by all the talk of going undisputed and all the big fights to come and the carrot of Bam being dangled off in the distance. Would he overlook Sandoval? Well, he's by no means done that so far, but Sandoval has certainly had joy in the opening few rounds, and arguably, is he edging it? Teraji getting back to that jab, trying to redress the balance.
And that's going to be the weapon for him, but it's got to be assertive with that jab. He's got to step in and out with it. He's got to come back as fast as it comes out. Sandoval with that extra reach as well, and that rhythm he has, lovely rhythm to his work. Will fire that right hand, he'll just follow the left hand back.
And not to forget, what an opportunity it is for Ricardo Sandoval as well. Sticks that right hand down low into the body of Teraji, and that'll slow down the champion.
Good work there from Sandoval. Again, punching off the punches of Teraji and throwing in combinations.
Yeah, great combination work, and 3 or 4 responding to the one of Teraji. Left to the body there as Teraji tried to work the angle. Sandoval is finding a way through. Doesn't want to get backed up into the corner though, but once again, as he has done so far, he sprung off well. He caught him right on the counter there.
Yeah, good shot right hand there from Teraji.
He's taken the shots at Teraji well though. There's been a couple now that have been flush, and that is as flush as you like it. Well, he may have taken the first couple well. He wasn't taking that one. Kenshiro Teraji, slow out of the blocks, but now he finds the target with precision and has Sandoval backed up with time to work with.
He looks okay here, Sandoval. Doesn't look too out of control. Looks composed. That was a lovely shot right hand, wasn't it, from Teraji, right on the button.
Yeah, it was precision, maybe more than power, and he has regained his footing somewhat and is firing back, which is a good sign for the Sandoval camp. But for Teraji, it's put an extra spring in his step. Trying to load up that right hand again. Can't get too greedy, though, the Japanese, as he digs a left to the body. Sandoval's come out firing, though. It's been a decent response, but he needs to see through the final few seconds here, which he does. And the pattern's so similar to the co-main, and that the man from the US was building a bit of momentum, doing well in the fight, looking okay, and then bang, suddenly he's on the floor. So that's what Teraji can do.
Oh, good uppercut there from Teraji. Lovely shot and a body shot.
Wonderful stuff from Teraji, and all behind that jab as well as he starts to find a home for it. It's taken a little bit of time in this fight to work out Ricardo Sandoval, but now as he solved the puzzle. Sandoval just out of range with that right hand. Teraji seeing all of these nice and early. Teraji looking like he's just loading up a bit. Can't allow Sandoval to just be popping off 3s and 4s without any response.
I think he's looking for Sandoval to make a mistake. I think you should just sort of, rather than just wait for it, you should sort of try and engineer that, force him to make a mistake.
With a straight right of Sandoval. The riposte, though, was a stronger right hand from Teraji.
Body shot there as well from Teraji.
The right left. And as you say, it's when Sandoval's come on the attack, he's seized his opportunity. The Japanese gets behind that jab again, the right uppercut. Suddenly the pendulum has swung in this one.
Oh, nice shot there. Lovely bit of timing there from Teraji.
That straight right set up by the jab, then evades the uppercut.
There's a little feint here, Teraji now. A little feint with the front foot, and then half a step back and just pile on the combination.
Yeah, just teasing the body and then going upstairs. Sandoval, credit to him, coming back firing as he has to do. A lot of glove there, but positive work. Then he takes one to the body. Sandoval, I think Teraji won't mind him getting a little bit positive.
Yeah, just a bit more gaps up here.
Another crisp right hand on the money. And again, in danger here, Sandoval could get picked off. Final few seconds, the right uppercut from Teraji. There's some real quality now.
Yeah, lovely whip to that shot there from Teraji.
Showing all the quality that's seen him beat Antonia Alaskoaga and Masamichi Yabuki. Both of those now reigning supreme in this division. He beat them in the 108 division. And he'll fancy another crack at those old foes again. His aim is to be undisputed. It's the buzzword of the modern era, but he is a man who could well achieve that feat. Scoring first with the jab again. Just starting to beat Sandoval to the punch.
Yeah, no, Sandoval's been quite... Oh, good shot. He's done quite well off... Oh, good shot again. He's done quite well off the counter quite often, but I do think if he can try and get his jab into play, be more assertive with it, then it might help him just get his rhythm for the combinations.
Just walked onto a couple there from Sandoval.
Shot.
Good work this from the American. He's had a good few moments here in this round. Interesting to see if he's got the power to put Teraji down.
I think potentially he has. He's certainly got enough weight in the shots to earn his respect and stop him from bullying him, that's for sure. And we've seen that already. Good work there from Sandoval. Needs to get his work. Brilliant.
A good response this from the American.
In fact, there was 3 phases of attack there. There's a little gap in between each one, but he's always looking to roll on for the next combination there, Sandoval.
Straight right scored from Teraji, but he wasn't able to back it up, and that's what Sandoval's done well in this round. Again, he took a counter there, Sandoval, but he's the one on the front foot here.
I said in the last round, but when Teraji's walking Sandoval back, he needs a feint. A little half step back and then come forward again. Good jab, lovely, solid left hand there from Teraji.
Yeah, and the right hook as well. There's been an ebb and flow in this round.
Good start of the round here from Sandoval, but Teraji looks like he's starting to take over to finish to the bell.
Not allowing him any way out. Teraji cutting off the ring. Both men landing there.
Sandoval, Teraji's a little bit better for me, possibly.
Which I think has happened on a few occasions in an all-out war. That's where Teraji is going to come off better.
Step in and out with it. Just means he maintains that distance when he throws it.
Absolute rifle when he throws that.
He steps in if he had enough weight on the shot for it to score, and you can feel it without it really hurting you, but then takes a step back there, so it's very hard for you to fire back with a single shot.
Just tried to get behind it in this round, Teraji. Nothing silly.
Nice good right hand there for Sandoval.
Really has seized his opportunities so far, Sandoval, and apart from the knockdown, Teraji tries to work the body again, trying to mix it up. Doesn't want to become one-dimensional in there. Again, it's Teraji as both men throw. He gets the better of the exchange of hooks.
Shot there for Sandoval, lovely work. And again.
Looking to end the round strongly, the American. Teraji tried to stick one into the body as he came in close there. Got away with it potentially being low. Teraji not quite as busy in this round.
Starting the round brightly. I think that Sandoval's come on, landing some really good counters to end this round.
Ricardo Sandoval trying to end it the stronger as well as he gets that left into the rib cage. Contest thus far, the one knockdown scored by Kenshiro Teraji. But as we enter round 9, Ricardo Sandoval still right in the contest and every chance of taking the WBC and WBA World Flyweight titles back to California. Teraji trying to double up on the jab, push Sandoval into that corner.
That's a shot that's worked for him. Isn't that right hand over the jab there? Sandoval, there it is again.
Teraji hasn't been able to pin Sandoval down. He's got him backed up a few times, but hasn't been willing, it seems, to unload.
Yeah, I think that's where the feint helps him. He hasn't used it. If that feint, Sandoval falls for it, if he does fall for it, which I think he would, you've got a gap there. You can take a little half step, or you can jump into your attack if you want to even. Straight shots, right down the middle, there'll be a gap there to hit, and it'll give you more confidence to throw with conviction.
And the more Teraji doesn't take those chances, the more confidence El Nino will get.
And also, even with Sandoval, even when he throws that right hand over the top and he doesn't land, it takes away the confidence of Teraji to want to throw that jab with any force. So he ends up flicking with it and ends up being more susceptible to getting hit, ironically.
Once again, Sandoval springs out of danger on the attack. And a good right hand again from Sandoval.
He's boxing well on the move here, isn't he? Not running exactly, not even moving that much, but just happy to skip around with his back to the rope.
Just seeing the Teraji attack early enough. And again, much like his compatriot Antonio Vargas in the co-main, it's been a disciplined performance so far. One mistake, if you could even call it a mistake, allowing Teraji to get through as he has done on a couple of occasions there with that right hand.
Lovely left hook as well there from Teraji.
Can never silence the attack of the Japanese completely, and that's the problem.
Again, go back to the feint there, draws the lead instantly out to Sandoval.
Nice counter. Just flash
into the shot and just try and, if you can, just try and make a dent in it.
Sandoval showing all the resourcefulness that he did back in July when he ended up knocking out Angel Gomez in the 10th, having been rocked in the 9th and rallied to come back to win that one. He's got previous. But if he's to take these titles, he is going to need to produce a big 3 rounds here. Working well behind his own jab there. Right hand from Teraji again, always the danger, just as Sandoval starts to open up and have a bit of joy.
Yeah, he wasn't boxing very well to start this round either, Teraji. He needed that, I think, with confidence, because he was getting picked off a little bit. Good shot there from Sandoval, I thought.
Yeah, that right hand has got through on a few occasions, just a little bit quicker than Teraji.
Oh, lovely. Switch southpaw then. Sandoval on that left hand.
Yeah, he's gaining in confidence the longer this one goes on.
And like I was saying in the last round, just committed to his attack and really going for it.
He's well versed to doing the stretch as well, Sandoval. That won't bother him. Teraji, though, a reminder that a lot of his recent stoppages have come late. But Sandoval's going to be a difficult man to put away here, and he's coming on strong.
I think he is, yeah. Again, really good start to the round there from Teraji, but it looks like Sandoval's starting to nick it here again.
He'll be gaining confidence, won't he, with each round.
But Teraji's just tagging the hit. He's doing some good work, but there's no head movement from him. The feet have stopped bouncing in and out.
Yeah, seems to want to pull a power shot out from somewhere, but if it's not there... Good shot. Again, lined up the big one, Teraji, and then got caught as he came in, and a little skip and a jump out from Sandoval. He's feeling himself here.
I think Sandoval's boxing beautiful in this round. Really good. Really good work. Into his corner there, Sandoval.
Yeah.
Landed with a good left hook, though. Yeah, third time he switched to southpaw in this round.
And it's worked for him, and so far, it's been a evening.
11回目 Now round 11.
Here we go then. This will separate the wheat from the chaff in the championship rounds. Round 11. The WBA and WBC World Flyweight titles on the line. At the moment, they reside in Japan with Kenshiro Teraji, but Ricardo Sandoval is giving it a right go at getting them back to the US here.
Oh, good work. Good body shot from Teraji, a lovely uppercut from Sandoval.
Yeah, again, he's come back with meaningful shots.
Selfishly, I want them to stop moving their feet. But when they both exchange, it's really good to watch.
Well, His Excellency has talked about the shrinking ring. Perhaps this is a night for it.
Let's not go there. Oh, good shot there for Sandoval, lovely work.
Teraji has the chance now with his man backed up into the corner, but again, not quite able to capitalise, but...
He has the chance, as you said, but it was Sandoval who landed with the better shots. I would say one thing, though, Sandoval's landed with some lovely shots, but they haven't made a dent on Teraji at all.
That will be the one concern from Ricardo Sandoval. He has unloaded a lot of his best work, and it hasn't really rocked the champion as yet. And he'll be so conscious of the fact that so many of Teraji's stoppages come in the late rounds. He did it with just 89 seconds left in his last fight.
Body shot from Teraji, but before that, the work from Sandoval has been beautiful.
It's been slowed by a couple of these big right hands to the body, though. A big right from Sandoval lands once more, though.
Do you know what, though? I don't think Sandoval's loading up with it either. He's throwing it, just leaning his head over to the left. He had a bit of leverage on the shot, which allowed him to do it more frequently.
Just on the back foot there as Teraji flicked a couple of jabs out.
Oh, what a shot.
Cut from Sandoval lands. And again, that right hand from Ricardo Sandoval. Could just be the accumulation of shots here, though. Teraji's got to be careful.
Oh.
As the Japanese lands an uppercut. Now both men starting to let them go, knowing that the titles are there for the taking.
Good right hand there from Teraji, and for the first time I've seen either one of them just take a little bit of a deep breath, and that was Sandoval. This is great stuff. Really good round. Really good round.
Head down of firing Sandoval as he tries to end the round strongly, but Teraji is doing likewise. They have put it all in tonight. A good left from Sandoval, right on the bell and on the cards. On at least two of them, but he forced the stoppage with under 90 seconds left. It's not quite in that scenario here, but it very well could be. Teraji will be taking nothing for granted. Sandoval will know potentially a knockdown away from gaining the titles as he lands a left hook.
And even though all these things shouldn't take effect, the guy coming forward for most of the fight has been Teraji. He has the tone, all these things shouldn't, but sometimes do have an effect. And the knockdown as well, that's stuck in your mind, though the referee does, the judges do score the fight, give the scorecard away, so that shouldn't really matter. But the energy that Sandoval has shown and the fluency of some of his work has been a revelation, I think.
Good right hand from Teraji. Sandoval, though, again, he's taken it well. That left hand just rocks Teraji over, but...
Good shot from Teraji there, right hook to the body.
Just that Japanese style now coming to the fore. I think he's happy to go to war in this last round. Teraji, a stiff left to the body, but Teraji took it well. Then the counter right.
Oh, good shot there from Teraji, lovely work.
Great uppercut, but Sandoval comes back with something of his own as Teraji fires in another uppercut. Tremendous action in this final round here in Yokohama.
Oh, this has been a great battle and a great round to finish it as well.
Two titles on the line, and there's nothing between these two men as they're willing to go out on their sword here. Teraji believes that the big finish is there as he lands two right hands in a row. Sandoval perhaps now just looking to see the finish line. And another good right hand from Teraji. Has his man just stumbling back. Sandoval is feeling it a little bit in the last, but he's got a great jab in there, Sandoval.
This is what champions do, though, isn't it? They force the pace, they do things that their bodies tell them not to do.
Another huge right from Teraji, and again, the uppercut as well. A big finish to this. It could be just what the champion needs to see him over the line. As Sandoval again lands with a right hand. It's happened on countless occasions. But is the American going to come up just short in what's been a gallant effort here? The final 10 seconds of what's been an absolute war here in Tokyo. The left hand of Sandoval lands. And the bell couldn't come soon enough for both men. They have left it all in there.